Ojo. Está pasando algo aquí, ¿eh? No me mola.
Move it. Damn it. Killer must still be here. Throat torn open by man-like jaws. Man-like.
Uy, si hay uno ahí vivo. Corre, 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 corre. No, hombre, nos han muerto. Mierda, me he quedado otra vez con el puto inventario lleno, tío. Me cago en todo. Voy a soltar esto. Ojo, ¿esto qué es? Nada, lo tiro. Esto no quiero para nada. ¿Qué es esto? Nada. Fuera también. Vale. Ya está, ya está. Vale, ya está. Más gente muerta, tío. Todo el día es muerto por aquí. Corre, 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 corre. Un vampiro, que cojones, tío. Vampiro, tío, ¿qué dices? A ver. ¿Qué cojones, tío? ¿Qué?
Saw you at the inn. I know what you are. Don't know why you killed these people, though. Clearly wasn't for their blood.
Verás. Hostia. Más rollo, tío.
We don't have to fight.
You are wrong.
What? Espera, esto es muy interesante. Me gusta, tío. Vamos a ver. Vaya harto, tío.
I cannot let you leave.
Mierda. Ojo. Ojo. ¿Será zorra? Cabrona. Mira cómo esquiva, tío. Me tiro escudo, ¿eh? Vale. Vamos a ver dónde jugamos. ¿Dónde juegas tú, zorra? Toma. No le hace nada, ¿eh? Vale, nada. Me vuelvo, escudo. ¡Bah! Muy buena. Esa sí fue buena. Ojo. Vale. Lo esquiva todo, ¿eh? Es una zorra. En una de estas le tengo que dar, tío. Escudo. ¡Buah, qué buena! Te voy a reventar. Zorra. No, estás jodida, ya está jodida, ya os lo digo. ¿Me tiro escudo? ¿Me lo quita? Mierda. Dime que le doy. Estoy pushando pila, tío. ¡No! ¡Vamos! ¡Vamos! ¡Dios, mira la vida! ¡Mira la vida que tengo! Dios. Buah. Tengo que tirar cosas, tío. Joder. Taran, taran, tararara, taran. ¿Más? Comestible, no, yo no creo. será esto lo que pesa? A ver. No. ¿Cuánto sube el vigor esta? 60. 70 esta. Pues que estas sillas valen dinero, tío. Todas me valen dinero. ¿Qué es esto? Nada. Nah, pues... 70... Voy a poner esta silla. No. Esta lleva 80 de vigor. Voy a tirar esta. Esta. Joder. What? A ver. Vamos a ver.
Waterlogged. Hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought. Water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat. A pouch bulging with coins.
¿Qué cojones?
Guardian Florins from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, it means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast. Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witch's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Third hand.
Mala putada. Madre mía, se lo rajó, pero vamos.
Except it's clearly not the victims. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing. Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something. So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
Ok. Uf, muy curioso esto, ¿eh? ¿Qué demonios está pasando, tío? Vampiros, tío, en The Witcher. En The Witcher puede haber de todo, la verdad. Vamos.
Take it easy. Giddy up. Run, Roach.
Subimos por arriba.
Giddy up.
Mierda. Por aquí se sube.
Come on, Roach.
Venga, hombre, sube, coño.
That's it, Roach.
Ojo. Está bastante interesante esto, ¿eh? La peña está flipando. Vamos a llegar aquí a ver. Ojito. Interesante esto.
Need to speak to the Duchess urgently.
All right, you scamps. Story's done. Go find your parents.
But Sir Palmerin, what about the story of Rittik and the dragon?
and tales for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Master Witcher, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Yeah, virtue always wins.
But the Black Knight, he's a villain and he wins. The cutter of Castelduccia too.
Moral victory, that's what counts.
Rubbish.
Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents. Her Enlightened Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way. Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As we'll soon see.
Someone's gonna fight a Shelmar with only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down.
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
This is dangerous. Bells on its tail aren't enough.
I saw a spectacle of the sort at the arena in Nuremberg. There, a knight defeated a Shelmar with bells on its tail.
Might have gotten lucky. Shelmar might have been lame. Who knows? Only a Witcher has a real chance against a healthy Shelmar. And that's not even every Witcher. Besides which, releasing a monster that dangerous in front of a crowd, plain irresponsible. Let's go.
Voy a dejarlo, como alguien tenga que pelear con eso, contra eso, como dice él. No me jodas, tío. El mismo que... el que vimos antes.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
Verás.
Got a bad feeling about this. Damn it.
Hostia.
We have to help him.
Está genial, tío. Hay mucha acción en este juego.
The Witcher in 190 pound to give fight to the beast. Its plans for town. Triumph against all odds. The Witcher waited till the time was true. The world danced and spun. Smack the monster like fool. Out, big flame. And the life was snuffed. All our hopes, alas, had turned to dust.
¿Qué ¿Qué hace? Que se vaya de ahí, que le está pegando los hostias de la Virgen. Vale, 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 vale. Bien. No me digas que ha muerto el varón, tío. Con el que iba yo. A ver.
The Selma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Monster's no threat. No need to kill it.
A victor may always show mercy. It is his right. Long live Geralt the Merciful! Pikeman, see to the beast.
¿Qué cojones, tío?
Forgive me.
Ah, vale, no murió, no murió.
I'm not as nimble as in my young years.
You fought bravely. Thanks for your help. Guillaume.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smiled as befits a hero and kept silent. Speech clearly pains you. She approaches.
Veamos.
Geralt. We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly, honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Your Grace, my
Yeah.
contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He let the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him.
Cook. Vale. Vamos a ver. ¿Qué nos cuenta?
Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered. Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace. Witcher.
Greetings. I examined
Vale.
the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not
¿Qué
expect?
cojones? ¿Se puede volver?
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards, both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and the sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. Corvo Bianco. Isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a Witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information. How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
A ver.
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants.
Curioso.
He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies.
¿A que se convirtió en vampiro?
We could not.
Ese pavo.
Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing.
No, no.
The town watch found him an hour later. On
Joder.
his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Second
Segunda
murder.
víctima.
How do you know?
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Taking you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in a gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was
Joder.
wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinch.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if the
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and
Compasión.
compassion.
¿Viste esta?
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridiculing. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the 4th virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunts shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but
Joder.
Your Grace, we need to find Milton immediately.
rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner. And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses!
Ok. Wow.
Your Grace!
Cojones.
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness,
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled. Onward!
Dios.
Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
Me está gustando mucho este DLC, chavales. Vamos a ver. Se acaba aquí. Y me puedo despedir, pues ya llevamos una hora de DLC. Y es mucho. Vamos a ver. A ver. Ojo, vamos a ver ahora. Vale, corramos con ella.
Your grace seems right at home in the saddle.
the wind! Clear a path! Clear the way, I said! It's here! Just round the corner!
Hurry!
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those
Corre,
things
corre,
too.
corre, corre,
There's no
corre.
other option.
Es aquí.
But time is...
Veamos.
The second port, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish. While I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
Vale. Pedo lado.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs around over there, look. The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
Bueno, pues de acuerdo. Uf. Bueno, chavales, espero que os haya gustado. Así que un saludito y nos veremos en la próxima, que vamos, espero que sea... Bueno, no creo que lo comente, creo que voy a subirlo normal, comentaré algunos capítulos, lo pondré cuáles están comentados y cuáles no. Y bueno, yo creo que ha estado bien, una horita de gameplay y ha estado bien. Así que nos vemos, chavales, un saludo y hasta luego.